What's going on, guys? I'm trying to get this out before Torp goes live. See if we can get him to actually ask some questions that fucking matter. The first thing you needed to ask him, Torp, I mean, you've seen Reese, he said something about, like, go back and look, you know, on Necros, what he said about Jenny. See, that's the thing, Reese. You started out good. When Cherry went off and was saying the stuff he was saying, you know, like the R word and shit, you was like, well, I'm not going to do that. Then he went on, and you just said, fuck it. You did the same thing. You was calling her all kinds of shit. You was saying shit about her. Also, you know, you sat there when someone, like, wasn't it Cherry or somebody said something about your wife, Reese, and you got so fucking mad about it. And rightfully so if he called her, you know, you got to remember now, Heidi is G's fiance, right? So, and plus Heidi's a fucking person. I mean, calling her, how many times did you call her a bitch today? Like 4 times in a span of 30 seconds? And you're calling her a bitch, but you're the bitch, Reese, that is playing shit from 3 years ago. You're a weird motherfucker, I swear to God. Torp, you know, think about this. You got a guy on there that's a complete fucking moron. I mean, you see him sitting there bragging about striking channels. Now, he wants to talk shit, but he wants to strike other people for talking shit, right? I don't think, you see what, that don't kind of sound too fair, does it, Torp? I ought to bring that up to him. Ask him how he figures that he can do whatever the fuck he wants to. Then, when somebody else does something, you know, oh, can't do that, can't do that. But now, again, they've pissed off, you know, a lot of fucking people this time. And it's probably not going to work out too well for him. But I just really hope, see, Torp, you got to admit, every time you've done like a panel with somebody, you're going to get their ass. You know, they'll get up there and they'll kind of tell you a fucked up story, right? See, that's the dangerous thing about you not reading the chat. Reese could get up there and, you know, like, just like he said today, you know, say, oh, I didn't say nothing, go back and watch it. And you've probably not went back and watched, but you should, Torp. If you see this soon enough, go back and watch what Reese said. Go back and watch. And listen to him at first say, like, you know, when Cherry's going off on her, on Jenny, he's sitting there, you know, acting like, oh, no, I ain't going to do that. But then, because Cherry doubles down on Reese, is like, all right, fuck it, he does it too. So there you go. Reese said, you know, again, calling Heidi a bitch several times over. I don't know. I just hope Torp actually fucking... This time, Torp, I'm telling you, this is one you should have watched all of Tammy's stream from the other day and been prepared. Because, see, Reese will get up there and start telling you a bunch of bullshit. And it's Friday night, so we know... I mean, no offense, Torp, we know what you're doing. So if you get up there and he starts telling you a bunch of bullshit, then, you know, you kind of... I mean, I don't know what he would tell you, to be honest. I mean, I know what he's going to say. He's just going to say, you know, everything is Flex's fault. Every problem in the world, according to Reese, happens because of Flex. And, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I guess, wishful thinking to think that. And I hope you do. I hope you really, you know, hold. I mean, when you ask him shit, Torp, if he starts that yelling, mute his ass and just finish what you're fucking saying. Ask him your questions and let him go on. There's no sense in letting Reese get up there and just take over, start spewing a bunch of bullshit and let him, you know, keep talking. That ain't going to accomplish anything. All that's going to do, he does that all the fucking time anyway. The only difference is this time, Torp, people's going to actually be watching him because he's on your channel. And, you know, don't let him sit up there and fucking tell a bunch of bullshit when you know for a fact. You know Reese. I mean, Reese is a manipulative piece of shit. Reese will sit there and spin anything, lie, and say he's the news. Oh, fuck, what did he say today? He had a source that said something about me. I mean, that's so fucking... But that's the thing, Reese. I actually believe you do have a source that told you that. You know why? Because all of your sources are full of shit just like you are. That's how you get everything so fucking wrong. I'm serious about this. I've never seen you report anything and be halfway fucking right. You're a dumb motherfucker. That's all there is to it. You're stupid. And that's not even being mean. That's just being honest. I have never once heard you... I mean, even Eli, you could go back and forth. You know, as long as he was doing shit with you, you was fine. Then, you know, when all that fell apart, you kind of tried to spin on the other side to get that going. But once that side didn't want to have nothing to do with you because they seen what you were, you went right back to Eli. You'll sit there and talk about, like, Flex talking about Eli. But, dude, you're the one that teamed up with his ass 3 fucking times, and Eli kicked your ass to the curb 3 fucking times, Reese. God damn, that must hurt. You got fucked by the furry Mike. You got Thundercock. You've got a lot of shit, Reese. I don't know, man. You just keep fucking around and you keep finding out. But I just hope tonight, at least, when you're sitting, you're saying all your bullshit, Torp calls that out and just, I mean, and I ain't saying he should be fair as fuck. He should let you say something, then just call you out on your bullshit, because there's nothing you could say, Reese, that makes any goddamn sense. Really think about this. You're on a panel with a bunch of people who, I mean, say the most vile shit about everybody. And I mean, not just, I'm just saying the shit they say in general about women and everything. The sickening shit they say. Then you got a few stupid ass fucking women over there supporting that shit. And you might say, well, you just talked about women. Well, no, if a woman's going to let them do that and that, you know, like, be cussed out, you know, by them before, then the people who, like, she came to get, you know, she was going to leave YouTube, couldn't talk, then they kind of take up for her. So she thinks, like, oh, well, you know, since he's being nice to me now, I'll just act like I didn't care about none of that. But we've seen, you know, that was bullshit. So, Torp, God, I don't know. This is like, it feels like election night all over again, man. Because, I mean, when you're on your game, Torp, you do good. But if you get up there and restarts fucking, you know, I don't know, kissing your ass or something, you know how he does. If Reese gets up there and starts spinning shit and be like, no, this is what happened. Don't let him say that. Read your fucking Torp. Read the chat. If people tell you something, and, you know, you shouldn't believe them either, but, you know, if someone tells you, like, okay, here's where you said it, this is what was said, you can go watch it live. That's what you should do. When Reese brings up something, if somebody in the chat gives you a timestamp right there, a little link, click that fucker on it, something different, you know, like a phone or something. Go watch it just real quick, that little part, and you'll see Reese is full of shit. Reese has never been right about anything, ever. I'm serious about it. I'm sitting here trying to think, and the whole time I've been talking, like, has he ever hit anything? No, he hasn't. But it should be interesting. I don't know. I just said, like I said, Torp, I mean, I've seen times when you've been on fucking fire, when you know, then there'll be times like the thunder thing. See, you was asking me yesterday on the comments, you know, you was telling me to tell you, but the problem was you see my comments about 30 minutes too late. What I was trying to say on that, what Thunder was doing was telling you that you got doxxed in Necro. And, you know, he could have told everybody that you got doxxed. He never said a word to you. I had no idea about it until you found out about it. I mean, actually, I guess a day or two after you found out about it. The day you made the videos, the day I found out about it. But he's just trying to let you know what they're doing over there and those people. And, you know, you know one of them. You called him out yesterday when he was in your chat yesterday, Torp. I mean, those people just need to be blocked from everybody. I don't know why anybody fucks with them. They shouldn't even talk to. I mean, just block them. They're nobodies. They're nothing. All they want to do is kind of stir shit up and cause trouble. Best thing to do, as soon as you see them, just fucking block them. I mean, when you get people that says, you know, they're not in the gig community, they're here for this stuff. I mean, that's like when they sit there and say, like, oh, you guys are still talking about this stuff from 2 months ago. But they forget they're still watching us talk about this shit from 2 months ago. You see how you got nothing to do with it, and you guys are there watching us. That makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't. Torp, Jesus Christ, don't let us down. Call Reese out on his bullshit. Get him to apologize to Heidi. That's like even me. I mean, it's a 99.99% chance I didn't call Tracy a bitch. I mean, I've been thinking about this, and I ain't trying to make excuses, but the only thing I could ever think is where I call Cherry and Hector and all them I call them bitches all the time. Maybe I slipped it in like that, but you know, that still don't excuse if I did it. And if I did do that, Tracy, I'm sorry, I didn't know I done it. But I didn't see you all calling out, you know, Reese for calling Heidi a bitch, what, 4 times? It's amazing how, like I said again, I don't remember doing it, but I know I heard Eric say he heard me say. I'd love to know where I said it at. You all could tell me so I could go back and look. Because like I said, I'm not making excuses. If I said it, I said it. My bad. But I don't remember saying it, or I have no idea what context I said it in. Which again, the context don't matter. If I called her a bitch, I shouldn't have done that. But again, you know, they'll call out one side. That's like, you know, you got people that used to go to Tammy's channel, you know, like all kinds of different channels. And, you know, used to be friends with Jenny, Dylan, you know, all them people. Then when you get over there and you get people on a panel that you guys say is good people, and you heard what Cherry said about them. Cherry was saying terrible shit. I mean, just that little bit of shit he said right there should let everybody know what kind of person he is. just what he said about Jenny. Right there. You all should have been like, God damn, this guy's a fucking, you know, weird motherfucker. The fuck is that? They just built that in like 2 days. But shit, it's 7:12. I'm going to try to, you know, upload this motherfucker because it takes a while. So hopefully, Torp, hopefully you see this. I fucking seriously doubt if you do. But don't let Reese run over your ass tonight. Be on your, like I said, if you was in, you know, if you come correct, Torp, you're going to do well. Don't get in there and let him fucking start spinning a bunch of bullshit on you. Y'all have a good one. See y'all about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Unless Torp's changed the time again or delayed it. I don't fucking know. Maybe I should have looked at that before I got on here. I don't know. Alright, y'all. See you later. Reese, Jerry, go fuck yourselves for what y'all said. Rest of y'all. Later.